This is a blog for Monday the 12th of January, jazz session with Jade. Okay, so in today's session, this was the first session back from winter break, and this session was based on fitness and strength and flexibility. So a nice easy lesson to ease us back in to the first lesson of jazz from the break. So we did. Jade has set 2 challenges that we need to do over the next 6 weeks, I think it is. And the first challenge is a plank challenge, which I struggle with planks as it is because my core strength isn't good. So this is really good for me as I need to improve my core strength, which this plank challenge will. And you do a series of exercises with the plank within the plank challenge. You're not allowed to rest. And it helps you with your core and also your kicks as you're kicking against gravity, so it's resistance. So this will help with flexibility and core strength. And then the stretching challenge, which will obviously improve your flexibility, which I need to improve my box splits to help with my turnout. So this is really good, and we need to do these 6 times a week. And we get 1 rest day. We can choose which day is that, but I want to do them every single day because this will give more an effect for me. We also do this to improve our core strength, which is just also said, and to gain us more balance. So with your core strength, you need to use that to help lift you up, and with your balance. So like if you're on the floor and you need to get up, you need to engage in the core strength so it looks more elegant and effortless, which I don't because I look quite clumsy when I do that. We went on to do corner work, such as grand battements, jumps to improve our facing, which was like a little sequence that we had in, drag runs and jazz drag runs. The difference between drag runs and jazz drag runs is that drag runs are quite high up, and there's less bending in the leg as them, and you're less low, whereas jazz drag runs are quite low and you're really extending your leg and trying to get further and push the leg out and really drag the foot along the floor. So in the jump facing sequences, we had to do runs and then jumps to face each direction. These will help as these are helping us to fully execute a jump. So sometimes when I do a jump, I'll jump and then my foot will stay there and then go into the next jump, when it shouldn't be like that. It should be lifting off the ground and fully touching back onto the ground, then to start the next jump. So this was really useful for me. And also, if you're not jumping right, as you get shin splints, so you're not executing your jumps correctly, which I didn't get them after the lesson, so I'd obviously done something right. So I was quite pleased about that because that's been a problem for me in the past. Sorry. Excuse me. And then we built up to when we did half jumps, and then we did a full jump, which I struggle with my jumps because I can't get far off the ground when I jump, and we weren't allowed to whip our arms around, so I really struggled with that. And I guess doing the plank challenge will help because it's using a lot of my core strength, and my core strength will help me to whip myself around. My strengths of the lesson was I was able to deliver a technically strong grand battement. So when we did the grand battement exercise, I was doing it technically perfectly. I wasn't pushing myself to take more risks. And Jade spotted this and told me to push myself further. So this will now allow me to kick my leg higher, pushing my technique so that I can work towards a stable higher battement. And I kept my stamina through the class. I didn't give up. I usually give up quite a lot because I get too tired or I can't be bothered, but I'm trying not to be as lazy. I gave all the exercises all my effort to get them right because I like to see other people doing it, and that makes me want to do it as well as they do. My weaknesses was when we did the full turns, like in the jump sequences, I kept getting off balance, so I need to remember to spot more and engage my core strength, engage my core. And I struggled to get high in a full turn, so I need to practice my jumps and to push and to engage in my leg muscles more. My targets for the next session is, now I'm kicking higher in my ground commands, I need to find balance to be able to keep them in control so that I can improve my technique and flexibility. Because as I'm kicking against resistance, so my legs not wanting to go higher, but this will enable me to get a higher kick, and it will also improve my flexibility because I'm not used to doing like resistance and stuff. I need to make sure I stick to the 2 challenges, so the plank challenge and the flexibility challenge, as my core will be helped a lot in a plank challenge and I struggle with my core quite a lot, and my flexibility is excuse me, my flexibility is really what it says, because everyone can always be more flexible, and if you're more flexible, it opens you up to doing more things and you're able to be more versatile and push yourself further. And he's also set us a partner in jazz for the next 6 weeks, which we need to look towards and bounce off of. So my partner is Amy. I've chosen Amy as she's more flexible at certain things than I am. So one thing she's extremely more flexible is box splits, which I need my box splits because it just opens you up more and you can do so much more. Amy also pushes herself in what she does, so I need to do that. I think Amy will be quite a good person to get me motivated and challenge myself against and push myself. So I've chosen Amy because she will push myself, she's more flexible, and it's given me something to aim towards, like to compete with. And that concludes this blog.